Hey man, Detroit Lions has had the hardest schedule in NFL, leading up, and I guess after the Jets game, I believe they got the easiest schedule left, which at the end of the day, to me, as being a Lions fan, is never easy, right? I mean, you got Carolina left. We got shut out last time we went to Carolina. Stafford lost to their backup, XFL MVP. Was it PJ Walker, whatever? Shout out to him. He got injured this year, though. They did just lose to the Steelers, but they still in the NFC South chase, I believe. So Sam Darnold playing pretty well too. Funny as that sounds, losing to Trubisky and the Steelers. then they got a good defense. Then we got to play Chicago at home, and that was a tough, win for us in the first place. They kind of unraveled at the end, and then you gotta put all the demons to rest. It seems like every year we playing Green Bay to end the season, and Green Bay still got an outside chance of making the playoffs. But we remember what Stafford said about us. About what Rodgers said about us. You can't lose to that team and all that type of stuff. But to me, you got two divisional rivals, one on the road, one at the crib, and you outdoors twice on the road. So. I've seen a lot of people just in the comment section on Facebook saying, well, they always do this to the Lions. You know what I'm saying? They always, give us the hardest schedule. And the Patriots always had the easiest schedule. And then on paper, the Lions has an easy schedule, and then it turned out being a harder schedule. Like I said, we all know how this sports thing is. Too much money to be made and lost and won and lost to be a fair game. We know it ain't completely fair. We know, just like the Pistons. The going to work Pistons and bad boy Pistons. If they had the media push behind them, Isaiah would have 3 or 4 championships and some MVPs on top of that. But these major sports organizations, all they want to do is to push the popular fan base, the Celtics, the Lakers, the Cowboys, etc. like that. Football a little bit harder to control, but that's all they want to do. And the NBA got it bad where, a lot of people lost interest because the game is blatantly cheating. The guys are traveling. It's just a 3-point shooting contest. You know what I'm saying? So the originality or the true game at its essence is trash. But you know how it is. They don't want to see teams like the Lions and the Atlanta Hawks and the Detroit Pistons and the Indianapolis Colts unless Peyton there. They don't want to see the Miami Dolphins. They don't want to see, the Chargers win shit. They don't. And that's the problem with sports. Just let it be organic. But then again, if they let it be organic, Vegas lose a lot of money. Well, I don't really think, the Lions and the Chargers are sexy teams and all that, dude. It's just to the point where, you get a championship in Detroit, you earn it. It was the Wings, the Tigers, the Lions, the Pistons. Only real team that really get a national push because of the historical being grandfathered in and the history behind it is the Michigan Wolverines. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, everybody had to earn their shit the hard way. Michigan State had to get their shit the hard way. You know what I'm saying? The Lions had to get their shit the hard way. You tell me the Lions had the second worst record. They really should have the first worst record had they just lost to Green Bay at home last year at the last game of the season. They could have easily had the number 1 pick. And you turn around and they got the toughest schedule? Come on now. That's bananas. And say you won a couple of those games early it's the only game they shouldn't have won really, like flat out that I could think of, with a Patriot game. A lot of injuries and going to New England, and we got some juju going up there. And really, with Bailey Zappi being quarterback, they really, had they been healthy, they would have won that game. But Jared Goff got some Belichick skeletons in his closet, and you know how it go. But for us to have the toughest schedule out there, it's just mind-blowing to me. It's truly mind-blowing. And now it's the easiest. To me, it ain't too easy when you got two divisional rivals And, you know, could they be playing for draft position and rest Justin Fields? Hey, I don't know. They just played the Philadelphia Eagles pretty close, and they should be worried about being in draft position, honestly, them and Green Bay. But we all know Green Bay is going to take defense. They're going to say, look what we did with Christian Watson. Romeo Dobbs, he's going to come. He's coming apart, but, you know, like I said, if Green Bay get into the playoffs, tisk on the Lions. Tisk on the everybody else that let them in. They ain't going to no fucking playoffs. Get out of here. And they come down to the last game of the season, but, you know, everybody looking ahead, talking playoffs, the new Detroit Lions. We had too much bad history for y'all just to turn the high beams on and look to the future. Now, we looking at Carolina, and if we fortunate to beat Carolina and come out healthy, then we looking towards, you know, Chicago, which is another tough game. Now, we look at Chicago, we get past Chicago, then it's Green Bay. You know, it's simple as that. Everybody looking ahead. Oh, it ain't never easy for the Lions. On the gridiron, especially at the end of the season, teams that you think you should whoop their ass, it ain't never easy. Look at the Houston Texans the last couple weeks. It ain't never easy in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? With the injury rate, you know what I'm saying? It ain't never easy. All these dudes are professionals. All these dudes are great football players in their own right. They professionals. You know, they are professionals. So, y'all going around, shame on Lions fans that's looking ahead to the playoffs. Shame on y'all. I don't care if it's the easiest, we had the hardest, we battled, man. It's game by game. That's what it is. We take this shit game by game. And the one thing you hope is that the momentum from this season carry into the offseason and carry on. Whatever it may be. But looking ahead to playoff matchups and who we gonna win, shame on y'all. Just as the team should be taking it week by week. And if we fortunate to get in, then guess what? Week by week. That's what it is. But y'all jumping ahead of the gun and it's an easy schedule and all. It ain't never easy, bro. I've been watching this team for too long. They gave us something to celebrate about other than, you know, the wings or whatever it may be. They kind of, you know, seem like a team that could be on the up and up, but in Michigan football and, you know, Michigan State basketball, their teams that's going to do good closer to postseason time. But I just want them to just take it week by week. That's it. I want them to take it week by week. And the fans should take that same approach. Week by week. I mean, you can't go around. You do know that. Like, literally, like, dude, you literally can go around. I'm about to park. But I guess they're not coming out. Jesus Christ, dude. But I hate coming to Walmart, even though this is the best Walmart I've ever been to. But just the ghetto in Walmart, dude. There's no other way to describe. And I hate the holiday seasons too. A whole bunch of people spending money they ain't got to begin with. Then it's, can I borrow $20? No. Shit. That's why you be scared to answer your phone. So always, especially as a man, you scared to answer your phone, dude. There's always somebody asking for something. It ain't how you doing, Bob? How you doing, Jack? It's, oh, can I have $20? Or I have $50? Can I have this? Can I have this? It's always that shit. But I mean, that's why us men move the way we move. But nonetheless, but yes, 1 week at a time with the easiest schedule, still 1 week at a time. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Peace.